world. And welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host, Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you, my friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this episode because in this video we are speaking about personal and spiritual development. And the topic of this video is the truth about reading books. Let's get straight into the video. We're going to talk about it because people don't talk about this, and this is major. The truth about reading books. But before we get into the drip of this video, if you are not a family member here at Mecca Mastery TV, baby, you're going to want to go ahead and make it official and go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss any updates, because I am dropping this food for your soul every single Monday. This is weekly soul food, baby. Okay, let's get into it. So the truth about reading books. Woo, Lord. Sips tea. Okay. Reading books. Books are amazing. I'm going to just get straight to it. This is going to be a quick video. Books are amazing. I love books. I am a bookworm. People know me. I'm known for reading, right? I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but I'm known for always diving in a book. And usually the books that I'm reading are personal development books, science, psychology books, books on what's going on in the economy, finance books, like development, personal development, those type of books. I've only probably read a few like story books in my life. I can count on one hand, probably like no more than 5, honestly, like 3 or 4, to be honest. But throughout my journey, I've read over like 200 books. I'm 31 years old, and baby, I've read a lot of books. Like, it's times that people would say something to me about a book, like, this book, you should get this book. I'll be like, read it. I've read more than 200, I already know. However, at a space of my life, in my journey, books became negative for me. It started to become destructive. And here is why. I'm going to tell you why. Like I said, I'm going to get straight into the video. I'm not beating around the bush with this, right? I want you to know something. Books is just like when you go into a conversation or a forum on Instagram or Facebook on somebody's website and different people are sharing their opinion from their own life experience. Books are written from people. That doesn't mean that the information that you read out of a book is just, it's completely, factual just because it's a book. Just because you didn't bought it out of a bookstore and you didn't pay $20, $30, $40, some books $200 for this information, that doesn't mean that it is completely factual, right? And it doesn't mean that it's not factual. And this is what I had to learn. That every time I read a book, I take everything with a grain of salt. I take what resonates and I leave the rest. Before then, I didn't do that. I used to take everything as if it was factual. And so what happens is, right, you take these things, you read so many books, you have all of this information, you pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring. And you got people always telling you, if you want to be successful, if you want to be like Bill Gates, you want to be like Oprah, you want to be like these people, you have to read a book a week, read a book a week, read a book a month. But guess what happens? You're reading all of these books, but you're not really retaining the information. Yeah, you're remembering stuff and you can recite it, but it's not being digested. To digest something means to apply it to your life, and you can actually have experience with it. It's books that I read from 7 years ago that I'm just now applying the information in my life. So imagine when you are going throughout your life journey and you are reading all of these books. Some people are too smart for their own good. You're so smart that you grow old because you have all of this stuff stimulating you, which is the reason why you're overthinking, because you have all of these thoughts, because you have all of this information inside that cannot be properly digested. So you over here thinking that it's something that's off because you overthink it. So now you're taking in more information. Now you are looking on YouTube, listening to more stuff, trying to get more answers, when really the information is trying to fight to get out of you so you can actually do something with all the shit that's in you. Am I resonating with anybody? I know I am. I know somebody is like, oh my gosh, I know you're probably like, oh my goodness, this is an aha moment for you, because it was an aha moment for me, right? It came to the point where it's like, I am not an overthinker. When I start overthinking, I said, why am I overthinking? I'm overthinking because I got too much information. I'm in information overload. I know too much right now. I haven't even had a chance to digest the information that I know to apply it. Like, for example, I have read so many books about relationships and man. How to Love a Black Man, Men are from Mars, Women are from Venus, Think Like a Lady, Act Like a Man, this about this about a relationship, this love book, this, that. And then ain't even in a relationship. I can't even apply it. I can't even practice with it. I can't even experiment with this information. I know all of this stuff about men, but I ain't even dating nobody because I can't even really get to the space to date nobody because my mind is going this about man, that about man, this about man, that about man. And just instead of allowing it to be what it is and allowing experience and the natural flow of order and things to just and learn from nature and myself and digest the information and say that works, that don't work for me, that work, this applies, this don't apply, all of that. Do you get what I'm talking about? To a certain degree, books can become destructive to you, right? And it's not about how many books that you can read, because I used to think that the smarter I become, the more money I will have. And let me tell you, I was smart out the ass and broke as fuck. Because there's a lot of people out here that are so smart and they have a lot of knowledge, but they live in dumb and they live in broke and they live in low vibration. Because you don't have to have so much knowledge to have breakthroughs. You have to have the specific knowledge, and specific knowledge, you have to apply that specific knowledge and have it gain momentum and then turn into something in your reality. There are some people who only read one book and they read that one book that have these 10 different topics and points. That's all they needed for their personal development, for certain things in their life, and that's it. So I had took a back seat on books. I still read because I love reading. It's something that I do. But I've taken a back seat. I don't just deliberately just go, I got to read every day now. Right? I used to feel like that. At first, I needed to read every day because I was dumb as hell. I ain't know shit. I ain't had no experience. I didn't have no contrast, no perspective. Now I'm in a space where I have so much within me, I don't have to bring anything out. I have to let it out. We are nature beings. It's just like we are nature beings. It's just like when it rains too much. When it rains too much, we are praying for a day when it stopped raining so the earth in itself can digest the rain. So we can properly, we got our vents and you know what I'm saying, the wells and everything, and you have all of this stuff. Sometimes the sewers can't even digest the water from the rain because it didn't overrain. Right? We don't even want too much rain. When it rains for too long, in too many days, it starts to become destructive because we start getting flooded. The earth can't even properly digest the rain. You got to let it out. It's just like when you eat food. You eat so much food. You eating food. And those who are unhealthy is the ones where the food is just sitting with inside of you and it's not digesting properly and it's not releasing from your body. It's the same thing with information. So now I still read, but I read slow. I do rereads of stuff as well. Sometimes I don't even read a whole book. If I'm feeling something and I know I need some information, I will go on YouTube to get the information specifically. Or I'll pick up a book and go to a chapter door I know that this information is at specifically. If I need buoying up and encouragement, I'm going to go pick up Think and Grow Rich or You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Yourself. I'm going to go listen to a podcast. Or if I really do feel like reading, I will just sometimes just do it once or twice out of the week. I'm going to sit down for an hour, go have me a nice chai tea latte at the coffee shop, look out the coffee shop after my yoga class, and sit and read my book. And I read slow. You don't have to be reading 50 books a year. Oh, you so smart with the smartness. Yeah, you smart. Yeah, you smart. But you ain't got no money. Yeah, you smart. But you got 10 projects that's undone. You don't need to be keep sitting here reading. You need to do something. Take that information and apply it. How about that? And with that being said, that's all I got for you. As I always say here at Mecca Mastery TV, that sharing is caring. Make sure you share this with somebody that you care about. And if you are on social media, on social media, make sure you follow me on these social media platforms that you see here on the screen. If you want one-on-one coaching from me, please do not hesitate to reach out. Email me at meccabookings@gmail.com, or you can just go straight to my website, or click the link in the description box below and book your Pick My Brain session. Speaking of my website, head over to meccafreeman.com so you can see a wide range of food that I have for your soul. Okay, 21-day healing plans, manifestation ritual guides, so much more. I got so much good stuff over there, y'all. You do not want to miss it. And as always, you my soul friend. You go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind, your body, and your soul to. All right? I'm sending my love, light, peace, tranquility, good ass vibrations, and high frequencies your way. Until next time, I'll see you in the next episode with peace and love. See ya.